Hey guys, welcome to my channel. 2017 is almost over, so today I would like to talk about my best and worst products of this year. First, I would like to say that I'm sorry because I didn't post a video on Thursday. It was because I was in bed with fever and I really didn't feel like filming, but now I'm starting to feel a bit better, so here I am. And now let's talk about the products. I don't have any categories or anything, so I'm just gonna grab the products that are here in front of me, and let's start with the nail polish that I'm wearing right now. It's this one from Catrice, it's called ICONails, and I have it in about 10 shades by now. I really like it because it applies beautifully and it lasts for about 5 to 7 days, which is enough for me because by then I get tired of the shade that I'm wearing and I want to change it. Next is another item from Catrice and it's called Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder. It's just a regular white looking powder like this, which looks translucent on the skin. I really like it because it nicely mattifies my skin and it's also very good for blurring pores and fine lines. Now I heard that some people say that it has a white cast, but I didn't notice that on me, maybe just because I'm pale, so be aware of that, but I really never had any problems with that. I couldn't make a favorites video without mentioning this blush. I talked so much about it on my channel that you're probably sick of it, but here we go anyway. It's Essence Satin Touch Blush in the shade 20 Satin Love. I like it so much because it has this beautiful, natural, a bit rosy shade and it has a satin finish, which I think looks very natural on the skin. Next, I would like to mention another Catrice item. It's this highlighter from the Kaviar Gauche collection, which is available right now. I like it so much because of its shade. It has a bit of silver in it and rose gold, so it looks very natural on the skin and I think it's suitable for so many skin tones. And it also looks very natural on the cheeks. It's this one that I'm wearing today. Then I have two primers from The Ordinary. One is High-Spreadability Fluid Primer and the other one is High-Adherence Silicone Primer. They're very different. The High-Spreadability one is a bit more liquidy and it makes your skin feel very smooth and your foundation will just glide on the face and it also feels very lightweight. And the High-Adherence one feels a bit heavier on the skin, but it really like grabs to your skin and to the foundation and it will really make it last longer. I would like to mention another primer and this one is for the eyes. It's Photofocus Eyeshadow Primer from Wet n Wild. I have extremely oily eyelids and they crease like crazy, and this eyeshadow primer is the only one that prevents creasing on my eyes. I tried so many others and really this one is the only one that works. Next, I have a few lip products that I would like to mention. First one is this Exaggerate lip liner from Rimmel. It's a beautiful nude, a bit pinkish shade. Let me swatch it here on the back of my hand. I really like using it for every day and it goes with so many nude lipsticks. Then is my favorite nude lipstick at the moment. It's this one from Essence in the shade 07. It's the one that's on my lips and I'm also using the lip liner that I showed before. Let me swatch this one as well. I think this one has a beautiful, very natural shade that's really similar to the shade of my lips and that's why I think it's so flattering on me. This is how it looks. The last lip product that I would like to mention is this Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline. It's a very long-lasting lipstick. You can eat with it or drink with it and it just won't budge from your lips. I have it in 3 shades. One is 15 Lover, then it's 20 Pioneer, and the last one is 50 Voyager. And here are the swatches. This is 15 Lover, this is 20 Pioneer, which I think it's a beautiful true red color, and the last one is 50 Voyager, which is a nice burgundy kind of red. Now let's talk foundation. I would like to mention two and they're actually quite different. First, I would like to mention this Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani, which is so expensive, but I like it because it looks very natural on me. It has about a medium coverage and it just makes my skin, you know, look like my skin but better, and that's why I like it so much. And the other one is quite the opposite because it has a very full coverage and I like to use it for some special events, and it's also very long lasting and, well, I don't know, it just makes my skin look perfect and flawless. and that's why I like this one. Next is a mascara that you will probably see in all favorites video because everyone is raving about it. It's the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and this is the European version, which is called Paradise Extatic, but it's the same mascara. I really like it because it gives lots of volume to my lashes, which I think I need. It can be a bit clumpy, but I don't mind that. It just looks like my lashes are thicker. Next, I would like to mention two makeup tools. The first one is this brush from Real Techniques, and it's called Expert Face Brush. I really like it for applying foundation because it's so soft and so dense that it really nicely buffs in the foundation and blends it very well to the face. And the other one is this lash curler from Tweezerman. And you know, I used lash curlers before, but when I got this one I was like, oh, so this is what a lash curler is supposed to do. It's really different than the other ones that I have tried. It curls the lashes, and that curl actually holds for a few hours. Now let's talk about the best skincare products that I have discovered this year. First, I would like to mention this micellar foam from the brand Aphrodita. I'm sorry because this is a local brand and I know that some of you will not be able to find it, but I had to mention it anyway because I like it so much. It's very gentle to the face, but it also removes makeup very well. It can even remove some of the waterproof makeup, and that's why I like it. Next is the rosehip oil from The Ordinary. I use a few drops every night and I wake up with a smooth and very hydrated skin in the morning. So if you have any problems with dry skin or anything like that, I would highly suggest to add this to your nighttime routine. I have another product from The Ordinary. This is glycolic acid 7% toner, and this is one of the last products that I have added to my skincare routine. I instantly noticed that it helped very much with the texture of my skin, which I'm struggling with, so that's why I like this product a lot. And I have another product from The Ordinary. This is salicylic acid, and I only added this one to my routine about 2 months ago when it started to get cold and my skin became very sensitive, and that's why I couldn't use my retinol or azelaic acid as often as I used to, and I started to break out. This one is a bit more gentle on the skin because it has a serum-like texture, and it really helped with those breakouts that I got, so I really like it and I will continue using it. So these were the best products of 2017, and now let's talk about the worst. I don't have as many because I usually do a research before I buy something, but here are a few products in front of me. We were just talking about The Ordinary products, so let's just stay there. First, I would like to mention this squalane oil, which I started using because everyone were saying how hydrating it is, and I just wanted to try it out instead of my rosehip oil maybe, but it broke me out like crazy. I'm not saying it's a bad product if it doesn't break you out, of course, because it's nicely hydrating and all that, although it's not as good as the rosehip oil, so I would rather go with that one anyway. But yeah, it broke me out, so it's a total no-no for me. Next is this silicone sponge, which I tested in one of my videos, and I used it 1 or 2 times after that, and my foundation always looked horrible. It was cakey, it was uneven, it was tricky, and I just couldn't help it. We all have some bad makeup days sometimes and we just kind of go with it, but when I used this sponge it was that bad that I had to wash my face. And for the end I have 2 products from Essence. You know that I love the brand, but these 2 were just no-no for me. Both are from the line Fresh and Fit. One is Awake Makeup and the other one is Awake Primer. They both feel so heavy on the skin and they look cakey and just... Do you ever have those days that you feel like you're wearing like a mask and you just want to like scratch it off your face because it feels so uncomfortable? Well, this is how I felt with these 2 on my face, so I will never use them again. So these were my best and worst products of this year. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so we can see each other next time. Bye! Next is another item from Catrice and it's called Primed and...